Hello everyone from Islands of Adventure. This video is packed with rumors, new information, construction updates, new testing footage, and general information all about the Velocicoaster, the new for 2021 roller coaster coming to Islands of Adventure at the Universal Studios Resort in Orlando, Florida. If you want to be up to date on the latest Velocicoaster information, this is most of it. This ride is a double-launched steel Blitz coaster model manufactured by Intamin, a European manufacturer known for their thrill rides and roller coasters. You may have ridden Intamin at other popular theme parks like Cedar Point, Busch Gardens in Tampa, or other theme parks around the world. Velocicoaster is the new generation of Intamin Blitz, much like that of Terran at Phantasialand in Germany, or Pantheon at Busch Gardens Williamsburg, also opening this year. So we can expect slower transitions versus Maverick at Cedar Point, which opened in 2005, likely so that less stress is caused on the train and track. However, it does appear the Heartline is much higher off the track, so because of this higher seating arrangement, you may be surprised to feel the transitions feel whippier than they first appear. We're standing right at the end of port of entry here, the entranceway to the Islands theme park, where you can see the fastest section of this roller coaster, and also its 155-foot tall top hat. And we'll head around and get a view right away of the entrance to this ride, located in front of the Discovery Center straight ahead. Jurassic World Velocicoaster replaces the Triceratops Encounter attraction, as well as enhances the area in front of the Discovery Center and uses some undeveloped areas in the theme park too. Here you can see the heavily themed area that the ride surrounds. All of this just a big dirt mound 2 years ago. And now here we are with small details that are being added in recent days that show they really are onto the final touches of this attraction. New and smaller plants are being added in areas to complete the Jurassic theming level that needs to be achieved, including adding some vines to the roofline, the Harry Potter deck, and also the first launch. If we zoom into the bottom of the first drop, you can also see some plants added in this area and around the glass walls. The Discovery Center also got a new paint job in places, and small flames have also been spotted on either side of the entranceway. We can also see a familiar tree that once stood in front of the Discovery Center, now located near the pathway on the side of the building. Through the entrance, you'll head into a modern-looking queue with raptor statues and a modern station. Expect a lot of concrete, steel, monitors, modern lighting effects, and large rooms to bring you straight into the clean and industrial-like architecture style of the Jurassic World theme park. Sharp angles, glass walls, and the blue and red lighting that is found on the outside of the attraction is expected to be found throughout the queue. Small lockers are also located inside the queue area, with larger lockers located on the downstairs section of the Discovery Center. So walking up onto the coaster now, we get the first view of the ride. It's large raptor paddock themed area where you will be running alongside some raptors inside a state-of-the-art vehicle. Lap bars are the only restraint on this ride, and you'll start the adventure in a single load-unload station located right through these familiar looking windows that are straight from the movies. Each vehicle holds 24 passengers with 6-car trains, and the ride has a theoretical capacity right around 1,752 people per hour. Universal Studios seems to own 5 of these trains, however, the ride can only run 4 at a time. With the quick operations at Universal Studios, this should make the line move quite quickly. The Jurassic World Velocicoaster is inspired by the Universal Pictures Jurassic franchise, and the storyline focuses on the newest carnivore expansion within the theme park. Guests will notice characters from the movie reprising their roles, as you are about to experience Claire Deering's latest innovation from the park. Dr. Wu greets riders and explains the tech behind the new coaster before you board. Around a corner, you'll head into a room with contained raptors. Owen Grady, played by Chris Pratt, will inform you that they're ready to run. This dialogue can currently be heard from the pathways, and you'll begin to hear the vehicle you've just boarded begin to charge up its boosters before unleashing at full power and down a launch track where you'll get a spray of mist from a nearby waterfall. At this point, you have become the prey. 0 to 50 miles per hour in 3 seconds, straight into the first of 4 inversions, an Immelman. Down and right back up, you'll head into the second inversion, a dive loop turning you approximately 270 degrees, exiting towards the right. A quick overbank has you headed back towards the guest pathway as the ride turns you down and back up through the massive rockwork structure. Turning towards the left, a downward S-turn gives you a moment to breathe as you have a near miss with some raptors. You'll also audibly hear these raptors as you pass by. Another overbank turn towards the left, and a quick low-to-ground airhill/turn past another raptor accompanied with the sounds before you are headed back up over a waterfall and through a twisted air hill before diving down into the second launch tunnel. You'll have a rolling launch here from 40 to 70 miles per hour, so the action never stops, in just 2.4 seconds, and head up a 155-foot tall top hat. In some videos, you may see the train launching backwards. This will not be a normal occurrence of the ride, and will only happen under extremely rare conditions when that second launch doesn't engage for some reason. A 140-foot drop follows at a maximum angle of 80 degrees. Passing through a trench in front of the Discovery Center, you're into what many are now anticipating to be one of the best elements of this ride. A stall element has you upside down for 100 feet directly above a guest pathway, before you turn down and then back up around a bridge. A wave turn gives some airtime, and another twisted airhill throws you out of your seat, around and through an overbank turn, before heading out over the main Islands of Adventure Lagoon. A speed hill and a 360-degree barrel roll are the big finish of this ride, just feet above the water. It's another element that everyone is talking about. A final twisted airhill and hop up into the brakes to complete the ride. You'll head around one final turn with a little bit of speed and be greeted once again by Owen Grady and also Claire Deering. And we're clear is exclaimed to complete the storyline, and some quick dialogue is heard before a final Jurassic World fanfare is heard and Owen has to head out elsewhere to tend to another problem inside Jurassic World. The control tower on top of the station for the Velocicoaster has also been outfitted with a light that randomly turns on and searches around the paddock area. This is just one of the many lighting details around the ride. The lighting package on the trains and around the ride area make this a totally different ride at night and really is something amazing to stop and look at for a while. Lights near the first launch and along the containment change to red during the launches and flash to yellow when a train is traveling near a section of fence. Lighting on the train itself pulses while traveling throughout the layout, and the glow can be seen reflecting off the sharp lines of the train design, giving it a very aesthetically pleasing look at night. During the fastest launch, the lights follow the train down the tunnel, similar to how they do on the final brake run. The main paddock fence and both launches have around 100 color-changing LED lights total. Rocks are lit with an orange tone at night to really complete the look of the entire paddock area. More details around the park and immediate Velocicoaster area have been showing up daily. The height requirement sign has been added at the front of the park, where you can measure if you are tall enough, 51 inches to ride. New decals on the trains with the Velocicoaster font have also been spotted. And finally, an opening date was announced for June 10th, 2021. As of now, Velocicoaster started testing over 150 days ago, and it's unknown if annual pass previews or soft openings will occur at this time. But marketing around the Universal Studios Resort has been big for this ride. POV previews can be found inside a CityWalk store, and most of the major storefronts have Velocicoaster merchandise in the windows or right out front in the pathway. From the highly rated manufacturer to all the incredible details and theming that surround this ride, it's no secret as to why the Jurassic World Velocicoaster is one of the most anticipated roller coasters to ever exist. The attraction will be an extremely smooth and comfortable ride that pleases all guests for decades to come and is another perfect addition into the Islands of Adventure theme park at Universal Studios Resort, Orlando, Florida.